Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jerry with 3DHP, and I've been having a blast with my Comgrow Comgo Z1 diode laser. It's been a blast. I've been printing a lot of stuff. I'm by no means an expert at all, but I'd like to show you some of the stuff I've been working on. It's been really cool, and I enjoyed very much, and I'm going to share with you. So let me show you what I got going on here. Okay, this laser does have a tilt feature where it'll automatically shut off if it's tilted, so let's lift it up and see what it takes to tilt it. And I had to go pretty high there, but it did tilt and it did shut off. So we know that the tilt feature works on it. I had to wattage set at 5%. That way I didn't have a lot of power going there because I don't want to burn my new board unless I have to. But yeah, it does work. Tilt picture does work on it. Automatically shuts off. Okay, for this picture, I went to the dollar store. I bought some picture frames. They're 8x10. They're glass. Take it out of the frame. I took it outside. After cleaning the glass really good with Windex or anything of your choice, I took white paint. I made one even coat back and forth with white paint covering the surface. Once that dried, I went over it with black. And I sprayed it nice and even back and forth, one coat, and let that completely dry. I put it in my Comgrow Z1 laser, jumped over here to light burn, and I went up here, and as you can see, my width is 8 inches, my height is 10 inches. And let's go into settings, double click. I've got negative image turned on, pass through is turned off, and for image mode, I simply went to Jarvis. And I've seen quite a few videos on this, and I've only played with this setting and then threshold, but I went to Jarvis, hit OK. I've got it centered in my bed. The laser will line up, and I will do a quick frame on it to make sure it's lined completely up. I've got my speed currently set to 5,000 millimeters per minute at 90% power. And then I simply frame it, and I hit start. And I don't remember exactly how long this took. Probably about 2 hours, I'm guessing. I don't remember exactly what the time was on it, but and then I'll show you here the finished result. And anyway, so that's one way of doing this, going straight through light burn, and you know, import your picture, whatever it may be. And let me show you another method I have here. One thing I forgot to mention: once you get it all set, you can come up here and hit the preview window, and that'll pop up and show you what your image is going to look like. You can also go in here and set different shading if you want to change it, but here's basically what it's going to look like once you preview it. Okay, here we are in GIMP. This is a free program that you can download. I'll have links in the description below, and I simply imported the picture, and I go up here to the Big GIMP and plugin. This is a plugin that you have to buy. There's a fee for buying this. I click the Big GIMP and plugin. And if you're going to do this on tile or glass, I would simply pick tile. I've got to set the tile. I'm just going to leave my sizes the way they are. Hit OK. It makes a negative image. And then I take this negative image. I go up and save it. I export it and load this in Lightburn and basically do the same thing. It makes a negative image. But for the sake of the ones on glass, I've just been dropping them in Lightburn, and Lightburn does the whole process. And, you know, Lightburn has a free 30-day trial, and you can buy it. It's not expensive. It's like $45 or $50. And you can put it on up to 2 machines, and it's a great program. I use it with my CO2 laser. It's great for the diode lasers. Yeah, I think it's the best program on the planet. So that's just my opinion and a lot of other people's opinion. Lightburn is an awesome program. And that's basically how you do it. And here, let me show you some of the work that I've done with it. Okay guys, I'd like to show you some of the work I did yesterday from the Louisiana Hobby Guy. I'll have a link to his YouTube channel and his information down below. I printed out this really nice waste board, so now I can properly line up all my parts. You know, whether I'm doing coasters, tiles, picture frames, whatever I'm doing, it'll make it very easy to do them. And this is free, and you can download this so you can print this out for your 400x400 Comgrow laser. It was very cool. And here's some of the work I've done. Before I had the waste board, I was just framing best that I could, and there's a rock. That is done on canvas. I painted the bottom layer blue with a black over top of it. Then we've got the Exorcist, also on a canvas. Hellraiser. And there's Dwayne Johnson down there on a tile. There's another tile, the Comgrow laser here. And I've got Lauren Hardy. Now, I painted that a little too heavy on the black on the canvas. That's why I mentioned I'll probably clear coat my canvases, let that dry before I put my top 2 coats on it. Then there's Trevor from Navari 3D Printing in Florida, and my wife Brandy and her mother Joyce. And Trevor's face there came out a little dark. So once again, I probably got my layer too heavy because it was kind of hard to cover the canvas with the paint, you know, getting a nice even layer. And then here's the Frankenstein picture. I just show you all the horror movie actors from back in the day. So the Count Dracula and Creature from Black Lagoon, Frankenstein's monster there in the middle, Boris Karloff, so Phantom from the opera, yeah. Very cool, very nice stuff here. And then here's the Ouija board that I did. I did this on MDF, and that came out very nice. And then I did a little pointer here on that 3mm plywood. The samples you can buy off Amazon, or it comes with a laser. And I cut that at 2 passes. I'll have, on the screen here, I'll see what my settings were. I can't remember offhand. And then I have a sign here, Dad's Garage. And once he's got done, you can see I got little fingerprints on it there. Once he gets done, lightly wipe it off, and then I clear coated it. The matte finish, I put a clear coat on it. And those look pretty good. Okay, here's an example of a painted tile. It's raining outside right now, so I can't show you. But I bought these from Lowe's. They're not very expensive. This is a 6x6 tile here. And I take acetone and a rag, and I clean it really good when I get it home. Let that completely dry. And then I simply shake up my rattle can really good, go outside, and I make one even pass, back and forth, all the way across it. And you can also turn it sideways, and you can hit it one more side real lightly so that's completely covered. Once that dries, on this particular one, then I took my gloss black, and I done the same thing. I went one direction, turned the tile sideways, or just stood sideways, and I painted the other direction. I let that completely dry 100%. So whether I do that on glass, tile, canvas, it's all the same process. Now, on some of my canvases that I've done from the dollar store, they only cost $1 a piece. They're 5x7s, they're 8x10s. I made 2 coats, but it seems like it soaks it up a little bit. So I'm going to experiment. I haven't done it yet, and put some clear gloss over top of it first, and then I'll put my 2 paint layers on it. And there can be any 2 paints you decide you want to use. It doesn't matter what colors they are. Just completely coat the tile, the glass from a picture frame, or the canvas in 2 coats. The choice is completely up to you. You could use 3 colors. You could do half the tile in one color, another color, multiple colors underneath. Just do one coat, and then do a top coat over top of it before you throw it in your laser. And that shouldn't be a problem for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys. And if you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified the next time I go live or, post a video. I'd really appreciate it. Take care, guys, and happy laser printing.